Mike was the student every teacher complained about. He talked during class, played pranks, ignored rules, and somehow always found himself in trouble. If you walked through the school hallways, there was a good chance you'd find him sitting outside the principal's office. Sometimes for talking too much, sometimes for fighting, sometimes for breaking the rules. The reasons changed, but Mike's seat outside that office rarely did. Teachers knew him. The principal knew him. Even students from other classes knew who Mike was, and not for good reasons. Even his handwriting was a mess. Most teachers said nobody could read what he wrote. His assignments came back covered in red marks and criticism. Instead of helping him improve, people laughed at how bad it was. To Mike, it felt like he couldn't do anything right. But Mike wasn't bad at everything. He loved building things. While other students played games, Mike spent hours taking apart broken toys, fixing gadgets, and making little models from scraps at home. But because of his behavior and poor grades, nobody paid attention to that side of him. Most people only saw the troublemaker. Whenever something went wrong, teachers blamed Mike first. "You're hopeless. Why can't you be like the other kids?" Those words followed him everywhere. His classmates avoided him. Teachers expected trouble from him. Even at home, most conversations ended with scolding. Almost every week, his parents got another complaint from school. They weren't angry because they hated him. They were worried because they loved him and feared what his future might become. At times, Mike would sit alone and stare out the classroom window. He joked around so nobody would notice, but deep inside, he was tired. Tired of disappointing everyone. Tired of being the student nobody expected anything from. Then one day, after yet another meeting with the school, his parents made a difficult decision. They transferred him to a new school. The moment Mike heard the news, his heart sank. He didn't want to leave. That school wasn't perfect, but it was familiar. To him, the transfer didn't feel like a fresh start. It felt like punishment. But at the new school, something slowly began to change. When Mike did something well, his teachers praised him. When he made mistakes, they guided him instead of humiliating him. One teacher helped him improve his handwriting. Another noticed his love for building things and encouraged him to join school projects and technical activities. For the first time, Mike felt like his talent mattered. Then one day, he was given responsibility. A teacher asked him to help organize a school activity. Later, he was trusted to guide younger students. Eventually, he was chosen as a student leader. In his old school, people barely trusted him to stay out of trouble. Now, people were trusting him with responsibility. And little by little, Mike started changing. His confidence grew, his handwriting improved, his grades improved, his attitude improved. The boy who once spent his days outside the principal's office started becoming one of the best students in school. Years later, Mike graduated, built a successful career, and earned the respect of everyone around him. Then one day, he attended a school reunion. As he walked into the hall, he saw familiar faces from his childhood, classmates who once avoided him, students who remembered him as the boy who was always in trouble. One of them finally asked, "Mike, how did you change?" Mike smiled. Then he replied, "I changed when people stopped treating me like a problem and started helping me become better." Your potential is not defined by your mistakes. It is revealed when you are given the opportunity to grow. If this story moved you, remember this. A person's future should never be decided by their worst mistakes. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that growth is possible. And stay with us for more stories that inspire strength, healing, and second chances. Because sometimes all someone needs is one chance to become who they were always meant to be.